Hello. Okay, so welcome back. So today we're going to work all of the body again. We're going to work our abdominals, we're going to work our hips, legs, everything. So we're going to start lying down. So if you come onto your mat and then you could just sit tall and then just slowly round through your back. Release your arms and just lie yourself all the way down. Relax your arms. Bring your head onto your head cushion if you've got one. Relax your arms down by your side. Relax across your chest. Make sure your feet are in line with your knees and your hips. And your spine is just in neutral in its natural curve. And we'll start with some pelvic tilts. Just get the nice stretch for the back. So as you exhale, you're just going to tilt your pelvis, flatten your lower back down into your mat, and then inhale, come back to where you started, back to neutral. So flattening the lower back down to the mat, gently release. You could put your fingers on your hip bones. That helps. Just feel that lovely stretch. The lower back, just warming up the hips. Nice relaxed breath. You could exhale as you flatten. Inhale as you release. 2 more. One more. And then finish back in neutral. So you're back in your natural curve. We'll go into a single knee fold. So we'll float one leg up to tabletop, knee above the hip, gently lower. Other leg lifts and lowers. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. So keeping that movement just to the hip. We're not moving at the knee. We're not bending or straightening the leg. Keeping that shape. Being gentle as we place the foot down. Do 2 more singles. Then we'll make it a bit harder. We'll go into some doubles. So when you're ready, you're going to float one leg up. Bring the second leg up. Lower your first leg. Lower your second leg. So maybe you want to add a curl up. You could put your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers and lift your head, curl up. Then you bring one leg up, bring the second leg up, lower your first leg, lower your second leg. So you lift one, lift the other one, lower your first one, lower your second one. So if you're curled up, you've got your elbows just in your vision. You're sliding your ribs towards your hips. Do one more. And then we'll finish with the feet down. We'll rest the head if you're curled up. We'll float the right leg back up. We're going to do some toe taps. So just the right leg is going to tap down and up. Tap down and up. So keeping that shape. Think about lowering your thigh away from you. Finding the mat. Lifting back up. Keeping the left side of your body completely still. Just working the hip and the abdominals on that right side. 2 more. Nice and light. Up, lift. Then lower your leg all the way down. And we'll switch sides. So you can put your right hand on your right hip, lift your left leg, keep that shape again, and tap, lift. lift. So keeping the right side completely still, your right foot is relaxed, not gripping. And then we're working this left thigh, hip, and abdominals. Tap, lift. 2 more. So we're going to make this harder. You can always not make it harder. You could go back to singles on your right leg, or finish with your left leg up, bring your right leg up, and maybe add that curl up again. Then we're going to alternate the legs. So one taps, lifts, other one, tap, lift, tap, lift. So keeping that shape. This is trickier, so make sure that you don't rush. Make sure that you don't bend your knee and bring your foot really close to your bottom. Should be landing quite a good distance away. 2 more. And then we'll hug the knees in, rest your head, do a little rock side to side. Take a couple of breaths. Okay, so then we'll bring our feet down. So bring yourself back into alignment again. We're going to do a leg slide. So we slide one leg out straight, flex your foot, slide it back in. Other leg slides out, slides in. So reach away for the wall. Keeping your hips level. Relaxed across your shoulders, your chest, your neck, your jaw. So let's go for 2 more. Then we'll add to this. So if you float your right leg up to tabletop, so then this time we're going to go out straight and back into tabletop. So we reach out and in. So we're not touching the floor as we go out. If you need to make it easier, just go higher with your leg. I'm going to make it harder. Go lower but don't touch the floor. And back into tabletop. Make sure you don't bring your knee in towards your chest, just above the knee. 2 more. And then we will lower the right leg. Bring the left leg up. Same again. So you go out straight, reach for the wall, back into tabletop. Out, in. So imagine you're trying to touch the wall with your toes. The right side of your body stays still. Out, in, out, in. 2 more. And finish back at tabletop and lower. So we're going to make that harder. So you can always go do any of those 2 options again, or float one leg up, float the other leg up. So we'll go out straight, back to tabletop, alternating leg. So here's an option. You can bring your arms up, take your opposite arm up towards your ear as your leg goes out, and then bring the arm up towards the ceiling. You reach out, in. So you could combine this with the leg slides that we started with to make it a bit easier. Reach out, in, out, in. 2 more on each side. Keep your center really still, not rocking the body. Last one. And then hug your knees. Do a little rock side to side, or you could always stretch out if you prefer. Should have felt that quite challenging. Then we'll bring our feet back down. Let's move our spine. So we're going to do a shoulder bridge. So we're going to bring our feet a little bit closer towards your bottom and take your head cushion away if you've got one. Have your arms down by your side. So as we exhale, we start with a pelvic tilt and then we keep going. We're peeling the spine up, lifting the hips, pressing through the feet, taking a breath as we hold. Exhale, rolling the spine slowly down to your tailbone. Inhale, back to neutral. And again, so rolling the spine up, press through your feet, squeeze your bottom, take a breath, drawing belly button towards the spine as you roll down. Tailbone is the last thing to touch, back to neutral. So we're trying to move one vertebrae at a time. Lovely for the movement and flexibility of your spine. So take your time. Get that rounding through the back. Tailbone is the first thing to lift. You travel up through the spine, so maybe the tips of your shoulder blades lift. Then you roll down, so make sure you pass through all of your spine and your tailbone is your last thing to touch down. Nice and slow. Squeeze your bottom as you lift. So we'll do one more on this one. We're going to slowly roll up. Take your time, roll your spine up and then hold at the top. So hold that squeeze on your glutes. Reach your arms up overhead as far as you possibly can. So maybe they're on the floor. And then you keep them there. You're rolling your spine down. So reach your fingertips away from your tailbone, all the way down. And then bring your arms back down by your side and relax. Okay, let's move the feet and knees together. Take your arms out wide. So maybe you turn your palms up and then we'll do some hip rolls. So we'll imagine your feet and knees are glued together. So we'll take the knees over to one side, turn your head the opposite way, draw to the center, go over to the other side and turn your head the opposite way. You can always keep your head still, of course. Just move your legs. Feel that stretch through your side, your hips, your back. Reach the knees away. Just gently engage the abdominals as you center. See if you can take your knees further. And then feet are together, so one foot leaves the floor completely. Go for two more. And then we'll finish back in the center. So we're going to slide our legs out straight. So we're going to squeeze them together. We're going to go into some roll-ups, but I'll give you another option once we get going if this is a bit much. So we're squeezing the legs together. We're going to float the arms up. Take a breath and then exhale, lifting your arms, lifting your head. You're going to roll yourself up to seated and then inhale as you stretch forward and then exhale as you round back. So this is where you could either just stop halfway or go all the way down and then you could come forward again or keep going. So keep rolling all the way down, floating the arms up and rolling up. So again, we're rolling through the spine like we were on our shoulder bridge. And so this is where you could stop halfway, then go forward or keep going all the way down. And use your abdominals to help bring you up. Feel that stretch as you go forward. Shoulders staying down away from the ears. Trying not to rush. We're going to go for one more. We're going to finish seated. We'll get this stretch forward and then just gently re-stack your spine. And just come to seated. So we're going to do the saw. So ideally, you're going to sit with your legs out straight and wide and your feet flexed. If this is not comfortable, you could sit cross-legged, or you could always just have your legs bent. You could always sit on a cushion as well to boost yourself up. Take the pressure off the backs of the legs. So we're going to bring our arms out to into a V. We're going to do a twist. Then we reach towards the outside of the leg. We do a little pulse. We come up to the side, all the way around to the other side, and then we reach. We pulse, lift, twist, reach, pulse, up, full twist, and then we go forward. You're reaching for the outside of your leg. Doesn't matter how far down your leg you're getting. And you're reaching back with the other arm. Sit really tall on your twist. And keep your feet flexed if your legs are straight. Do one more to each side. Up and twist. And then reach forward. Lift tall in the center. Relax your arms. Okay, so then we're going to lie on our side. So lie yourself down. You could put your head on your cushion, or you could rest your arm all the way down and rest your head on your arm. Then you're going to just bend your legs, bring them slightly forward just for support. You could have this arm on the floor for support. You're going to take your leg out straight, bring it slightly forward, reach away through the foot. We're going to do circles. So imagine you're drawing a circle with your toe. So we're just working the hip, and then we're keeping everything else still. So you're engaging your center, making sure you don't roll forward or backward. Do one more in this direction. We'll go the other way. Reverse your circle. Reach away through your toes. Two more. You can make this circle big or small. And then lower your leg. We're going to go into the bicycle. So we're going to work our leg, work our hip in all directions. So we'll take the leg out straight. So we're going to kick the leg forward, bend your leg, take it back, straighten, come forward, bend your leg, take it back, straighten, forward, bend your leg, take it back, straighten. One more in this direction. And then we're going to finish with the leg back. So it's back behind you. Bend it, pull it forward, straighten. All the way back, bend, pull through, straighten. One more, back, bend the leg, pull through, straighten, and then bend, lower your leg and relax. Okay, one more thing here. So we're going to take our leg out straight. So it's in line with your body. So have a look down at your leg. Flex your foot, lift your leg, lower your leg, lift, lower. So reaching down through the heel. Imagine you're trying to lift your waist away from your mat. Working the hip and the thigh. Two more. One more. And then hug your knee in for a stretch. So we've really worked our hip there, and you'll feel your thigh working. We're going to stay on this side of our body, but work the bottom leg, the other leg. We're going to do some inner thigh lifts. So you could either stay lying down and straighten your leg, or you could come up onto your forearm and then again straighten the bottom leg. Flex the foot, lift, lower, lift, lower. So we're working this inner thigh on the bottom leg. If you're up on your forearm, we're just trying to lift your waist. Make sure that you're not resting your head on your shoulder. And then we should feel inner thigh working. That bottom leg. Let's do 2 more. And then relax your legs. We'll switch sides. So same again. So set yourself up. So make sure your head is supported. Your legs are bent. I'm going to start with our circles. So we're going to take the top leg out, bring it slightly forward, and then circle. Reach away through the toes. So we're working this hip and we're working the thigh. And just engaging the center so we're not fully relaxed, not down on the mat. We're imagining we're just lifting the waist. One more. Other way. Reverse your circle. Reach away through the toes. Two more. And then bend, lower your leg. We'll go into our bicycle. So we're going to do 4 in each direction again. So we're going to take our top leg out straight, reach through your leg, kick it forward, bend your leg, take it back, straighten, forward, bend your leg, take it back, straighten, forward, bend your leg, take it back, straighten. Last one, so we go forward, bend, take it all the way back, straighten. So keep it back, it's reaching behind you, bend, pull forward, straighten, all the way back, bend, pull through, straighten, back, bend your leg, pull through, straighten. Last one, back, bend your leg, pull through, straighten, relax your leg. Take a moment, should be feeling this now. We'll take our top leg out straight. So reach, make sure your hips are stacked. You're flexing your foot, lift, lower, lift, lower. Imagine you can feel your waist lifting. You're reaching through your heel, lift, lower, lift, lower. Breathe. 2 more. And then hug your knee in for a stretch. Take a couple of breaths and then we'll do our inner thigh lifts on the bottom leg. So either stay lying down or come up onto your forearm again. Then you're sitting on your bottom on that side, flexing the foot, lifting, lowering, lifting, lowering. This other leg can be wherever is comfy. So for some people, maybe it's comfortable there or behind you. Doesn't matter what this leg's up to. But we want the inside of the leg facing the ceiling, inside of the foot. So what we don't want is the foot turned up, the toes turned up. I'm going to wet the inner thigh. You can always adjust, move onto a comfortable part of your bottom. 2 more. And then relax your legs. roll onto your front. Work the back of our body. So we're going to do the dart. So you lie yourself down. You could put your forehead on your cushion and stretch your arms out down by your side. So your shoulders are away from your ears. Nice long neck. And then we've got our legs just reaching out. So as you inhale, you're going to start lifting the arms, reaching back, lift the chest, turn your palms to face your body. Exhale as you lower. So inhale as you reach back, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, lower. So you're keeping your head in line with your spine. So you're looking down towards your mat. So don't be tempted to look forward. You'll just put some strain on your neck. You want to look down. Doesn't matter how high you lift. It's all about that reach. Maybe lift your legs as you reach back. Then lower your legs. Inhale as you reach. Exhale as you lower. So we're working all of the back of our body now. Strengthening the lower back. 2 more. One more. And then relax. Bring your hands by your side. Push your bottom back to your heels. Take yourself into the rest position. So you could have feet together, knees wide. Just round back. Take some nice deep breaths. Sink your bottom back as you exhale. Reach your arms forward. And then we'll come forward onto our hands and knees. So I'm going to set yourself up so that your hands are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips, and your head is in line with your spine. So you're looking down just in front of your fingertips. So you're just going to press through the hands and just think about drawing your belly button up towards your spine. We're going to take our opposite arm and leg out straight, and then we're going to lift. Oh, I haven't got any space. And we're going to lift, and then lower, slide in, and switch. So slide out, lift, lower, slide in. So take your time. This is much better if you go slow. Slow and steady. Keeping your back level, hips level. Imagine you're balancing something on your back, a tray on your back. You want to keep the back level. We don't want to rock the hips side to side. You can always make this easier by not lifting. You could just slide out and slide in. Or you could always just move your leg. Not worry about your arm. Do one more on each side. And then finish back, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And then we're going to come to seated. Now, sit however is comfortable. So maybe you're cross-legged. Maybe you've got your legs out straight, maybe they're bent, but you're sitting nice and tall. So lift up through the top of your head. We'll do a spine twist. We'll bring our arms out into a V. We'll look to one hand and twist, and then center, look to the other hand, twist, center, keep going. So you're sitting really tall as you twist. We're not leaning to the side. Imagine you've got an imaginary thread lifting up through the top of your head. You're keeping your hips still, shoulders down. Do one more to each side. Lift taller, maybe go a little bit further. Finish. In the center, lower your arms out to the side. So your shoulders are down. And keep the bottom down. We're going to do a side bend. We're going to go over to the side and reach the other arm over. Then we come up, bring that hand down, slide it out, reach over, come up, slide the hand away, reach over, and again. Keeping your bottom down. Feel that stretch through your side and your hip. Shoulders are dropping down away from the ears. One more to each side. Lovely stretch. And then finish back in the center. Just relax your arms. Maybe put your hands on your knees. We'll do a neck stretch. So ear towards your shoulder. So you're keeping your shoulders down. Feeling the stretch down the side of your neck. And then center your head. Bring your chin towards your chest. So long neck as you look down. And then gently center over to the other side. So ear towards the shoulder, and then keep those shoulders relaxed. Very tempting to lift them up towards the ears. Then center your head. We'll do some little shoulder circles. Stretching out the chest. Take some nice deep breaths. This is where we're going to finish. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you're feeling more mobile and a bit more aware of your center. Stretched. Two more. And then we'll take a nice big breath in as we reach up. And then exhale as we press down. And again, lift, inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. And relax your arms. I hope you enjoyed that. I'd love it if you subscribed. Thank you. Bye.